to this week's weekly vlog. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a good week. And if it's the first time stopping by, I always do this or try to remember to give you a super quick intro. Yes, my name is Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 22 years I've been living in the Netherlands, just outside of Amsterdam, just on the border, and I live here with my delightful partner Lawrence. Delightful, who's South African. And that was my glasses, and our boys, or I should say our young men, Joshua and William, and our little furry creatures, the critters, Jack, who's a Parsons Terrier, and Dax, who's a very, very fluffy ginger tomcat. So there you go, formalities over, welcome. So, and if you haven't done already, maybe you want to hit the subscribe button, and somewhere on your screen, depending on what device you're watching, if you see a little bell somewhere, if you hit that, every time there's a new video, the YouTube gods will tell you, hello, Dawn's uploaded a new video. You don't have to search for me. Right, I think I've finished. That was a bit of a waffle already. We've not even got started. So where are we off to? It's almost midday. We're going to like an outlet, a shopping outlet. We've never been to it before. I didn't even know it existed. It's actually in Amsterdam, just off one of the highways. Lawrence is in the market. What is it you need?
Running shoes.
Oh, running shoes. I thought hockey shoes.
No, running shoes. Hockey shoes next year.
Okay, this year?
This year. In March, April.
Okay, when hockey season starts. If you're new, Lawrence plays field hockey, which is one of the biggest sports here in the Netherlands. Football and field hockey are probably the most popular sports. So Lawrence is a player, and in his heyday, in his youth, he played for the South African team, and he's also last year played for the Dutch national team as well. So there you go. Right, that's what he needs, running shoes, not
Dutch
hockey
national
shoes.
veterans team.
The national veterans team. Okay.
Not the young guy. I wish.
It doesn't matter. You still played for your country. I think that's really good. You've played for South Africa, and you've played for the Netherlands. It's more than I can do. I wonder if there's a sport where you can represent your country of getting off the sofa. No comment. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Lawrence needs some running shoes. So I said, oh, come on, let's get our coats on and get out. It's a very grey, overcast day today, but it's not as cold as it has been. It's +5, I'm looking at the dashboard. Last week on the way to work, it was -3, -4. That was delightful. So it's slightly warmer today, although it just feels damp. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. If I get a chance to film anything, but you know, it's a shopping outlet. They're pretty much the same blueprint, aren't they? I think, was it in early November? I think it was end of October, early November. We did film. We went to the most famous one, the Batavia stand. We took the boys. We had a shopping spree with them, and we've been there a couple of times. So I'm assuming it's of a similar kind of setup, because the Batavia stand was really like Cheshire Oaks in the UK, or been to a couple in America, and they literally look identical. Right, I am going to stop waffling now. I'll catch you in a while, and if we buy anything interesting or see anything interesting, I'll film it. See you in a bit. Sorry, I'm knocking the table. That was so surreal. We got to the parking place. It was empty. I think I filmed a little bit, maybe I've inserted it. But apparently we were parked at the very lowest level, and then as we drove out, the car park there had a few more cars, but it was deserted. It just started to fill up a little bit by the time we were leaving. But I said to Lawrence, is it new? Because we've never heard of it before, and I googled it, and it's been there since autumn 2020. don't know, maybe people are just, you know, a bit watching their money after Christmas and it's not yet payday. I don't know. It was just very strange. Anyway, I just bought 2 plain non-branded t-shirts, and Lawrence we popped in the Levi's store, and he got a couple of pairs of 501s, which he just wears them all the time, but they were well cheaper than normal. But anyway, I'm back now, so I thought, oh, my glasses are filthy. I dropped them on the floor in the car, and then I forgot to pick them up, and then I was searching for them everywhere. Luckily I didn't stand on them. I've not filled this up to the top, so, oh, it feels soft. I'm sure it's because of the time of the year. Yeah, this is also a bit soft, so I'll have to very, very carefully demold them, and then they will dry. They will dry, but I'm going to have to be super careful with this. Just easing it. Like so. I don't want it to roll. I want it to... I can pull it. See, it's rolled in. I don't want it to do that. Oh, anyway, I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's just see. Hopefully, no. See, it's not. It's folding in on itself. Hopefully, I can. See, I don't want to pull it too hard because I don't want it. Is it strange? Yeah. See, it's not perfectly round anymore. See it? But what I can do is, see, this seems to have, I'll just carry on drying with the lid in it, and then I know it'll be a good fit then. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. So I'll let it continue. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm so pleased with it. It's just a few little, it had, oh, yeah, bubbles. Oh well, that's my fault. But it's on the underside, you can't see it. But oh, that's so nice. So I'll let that continue drying like that, and then at least I know it'll keep its round shape, and then it'll be fine in a few days. And then I don't know if I actually told you what this one was. Let's do the lid first. I might have bubbles in that as well. Rookie mistake. Do you know, when I was pouring it, I actually ran out of resin, and I had to super quickly mix some more up. And I think that's why, in all the sort of rush, I didn't even think to check for bubbles, because I could have got them out. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's turned out really well. Had these little, can you guess what it is? These little gold inlays. And I thought I'd go for blue. Now, when I do this, it looks like it's all gold, but it's not. I just, as the light catches it, but it's definitely not. You can only see the gold when you sort of move it around. It's like a shimmer. So, lid's nice. This one's, I did pour enough for this one. This was the thicker mould. So technically, this shouldn't squish as much, but I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to be really careful with that. Gosh, that's tough. It's coming off, it's coming off, it's coming off. Let's see. Got my hand over it. Definitely out of shape. I'm going to have to give that a bit of manipulation, but the lid fits nice on it. Are you ready for this? Look, it's like a merry-go-round trinket box. Isn't that lovely? I thought with the gold and blue, it's looking quite light on camera, but it's not. And then I continued the gold, like this is like a goldy turquoise colour. But see, it's not perfectly round. It's not far off though. Actually, that's not too bad. So they'll set super hard over the coming days. But as I said, I'm gonna just leave them out now with the lids in situ. So there you go. What do you think? I'll take my glasses off so I can see properly. Oh, really pleased with them. Do you like them? Which one's your favourite? I can't decide. I really can't decide. What do you think? Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to put the kettle on. And then I've got a load of laundry to get stuck into. I think it's 3:30 here. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. The wipers are on. Let's see if that helps. I'm so tired. I'm literally just in the car from the hospital. I've been there since 8:30 this morning. Actually, that's a lie. I was a bit late, but it was just one of those mornings. I got out the house and everything was frozen. Thankfully, Lawrence, who's so sweet, had scraped the car for me when before he left for work. So I just needed to warm the car up. And then there was roadworks on the main road out of the village, but they'd put all like bollards up, but not wide enough for a truck to come through. So I sat for over 10 minutes, well over 10 minutes, in a queue. And then by the time I got through that, the bridge, which is the road, opened over the main canal. Sorry, this blowout seems really hazy. So I was a little bit late, but anyway, I got there, it was fine. I've been to this hospital loads of times. That's the nice thing in the Netherlands, you pretty much, unless it's something really specific, you can choose where you want to go. So yes, I've just got out. The good news is the doctor, the rheumatologist, doesn't think it's rheumatoid arthritis, which will be fantastic. But she wants to do a whole load of, like a barrage of checks on me. So what I've just done is, after the examination, I went to x-ray and I've had both my hands, my feet, ankles and my back x-rayed. And then I had to go to the pulmonary department and make an appointment there, because she also thinks, and Lawrence has been saying this for quite a few years now, that I've got sleep apnea, which could be also causing the pain when I wake up in the morning. She explained, it was so interesting, she explained it all to me, that basically when you stop breathing and your body goes into stress mode and releases a load of hormones which are not very good for you, and they can also cause pain because it's like prolonged exposure to these stress hormones. Also can cause weight gain. There's loads of things. So she said, do you want to go down that route? So I said, well, yeah, why not? So anyway, I've got an appointment then. There's a whole thing. I have to go in the late afternoon, then they put all the stickers on me. I have to go whatever I'm going to sleep in, pyjamas. And then you have to go in the next day with your machine, and then we'll talk about the results and what to do. And then the other thing I've got to do that when I get home, I've got to make an appointment for a battery of blood tests, because while she said she didn't think it was rheumatoid, they still want to see if there's like any markers in my blood work, you know, like inflammation and stuff, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, load more appointments coming up, but it's fine. I'd rather be thorough, but I'm really, I can't tell you, it was starting to be like playing on my mind a bit, the rheumatoid arthritis thing. So, and you know, if the consultant is saying she doesn't think it is, I just feel like, okay. I mean, obviously it opens up a whole another discussion about what it is, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, waffle. I'm on the way home. I've not even had a coffee yet. I'm absolutely gasping for a coffee. So I'm going to go home, make a coffee, just decompress because my head's spinning, and then I'm going to sign on when I'm working from home today. Yesterday I declared it a pyjama day. It was so nice. Lawrence had a little mini crisis with his computer, so he was happy to just watch football and whatever else he watches and tinker about on his computer. And all day I did knitting and crochet and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That's all I did all day. And then Lawrence made dinner. So, oh my gosh, it was such a lovely day. I really enjoyed it because I mean, we wasn't busy on Saturday, but I definitely didn't feel the need to go out again. Anyway, so that's what we're up to. I need to check if my e-visa's come through for Kenya, although it might be a bit early yet, because last night Lawrence was, you know, you have one of these like parallel conversations, and he was saying, what time do you need to be there in the morning? So I said, my appointment's at 8:30, and then he said, okay, so what it was just waffling. Then eventually said, what time shall I drop you? And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, you know, I've got to be in work, so what time do you need me to take you? I was like, to the hospital? He was like, no, to the airport. I thought I was going to Kenya today. So, well then it sort of like struck me. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going in a week. I need to get my act together. Seriously. Try and dig out some summer stuff, because I think it's going to be red hot over there. Just take this lane. Anyway, waffle. I'm actually really tired now, so I've waffled myself out. I'll feel much perkier when I've had some coffee in me and a little sit down on the sofa. So, with that being said, I will catch you later. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. It's actually now it's plus 2 degrees centigrade, but this morning it was minus. I think you would have seen some footage, hopefully. We had snow yesterday morning. I woke up to snow. Not a lot of it, but you know, it was a good 4 centimeters or so. And so I decided to work from home. I'd already the day before was like, it's going to be really cold, the roads are icy, so I was kind of like 90% certain I was going to work from home. But when I woke up to that, I was like, oh no, definitely staying from home, working from home, or staying at home. Anyway, it did in our street, it stuck, and now it's gone. It's like that, you know, that really thick slippy ice, but on the rest of the roads, it's only the little tiny side streets that it's still there. It's ice, but for the rest it's cleared up everywhere. Yeah, and now it's gone up to 3 degrees. It's fine, but my gosh, I think the UK's been hit with this cold spell that's been running through. I think it's set to last all week. Anyway, waffle. I'm on the way back home. I am working from home today, but I had to go to give blood. I've got a load of blood tests to do after my appointment with the rheumatologist. So they've changed the system. Normally I've got 2 places in my village that I can go to, and actually one of them really close to the house, but they've changed it all, and now you have to book everything online. And the only option I had was to go back to the hospital I was at on Monday morning, or go to another hospital in Amsterdam. I thought, well, my doctor's in Hoofddorp, so I went back to the hospital again. And what do you know, I sat there for 40 minutes, I think, and people were really getting annoyed. there was a lady, she'd been there, her appointment was 9:15 and they called me before her. Anyway, I felt really sorry for the staff. Well, there's no point complaining, they just clearly have a backlog, you know, what can you do? And the lady who drew blood, she was really good actually. Normally I'm not the easiest person, and I often end up with a black arm, but she was really good, and she was really apologetic, and I said to her, well, you know, there's no point complaining, you just have to get through them as quick as you can. And she said she'd had a little boy, it was his first time giving blood, and he fainted. So she said, you know, we have to make sure he's okay, but, you know, stay calm and give him enough time not to panic the kid, because it can cause like lifelong trauma from something like that. And then she said, and then they have a backlog, because on Monday they had 8 colleagues phoned in sick, 8 of them. My gosh, I felt really sorry for her. She said, I haven't even been to the toilet. So anyway, I made a joke when I was going out. I held my coat like that when I was putting it on. I said, quick, hide behind me, you can sneak to the toilet. But, you know, it's just, you can choose to be angry or just accept it and just, you know, I mean, it's not their fault, is it? Anyway, so yes, blood tests are done, and then I think I need to check my appointments, because also mini drama yesterday. So I got my e-visa, the electronic visa for Kenya, came through, super impressed with them. I think I applied for it on like Friday. I think it was Friday, and so it's like, you know, the weekend. Came through yesterday morning. My colleagues has come through. We got a notification of KLM. They'd cancelled our booking and then rebooked us on a downgrade, and literally they stuck us on a seat. So they downgraded us, so we're in like economy, which normally if I'm travelling privately it's fine, but it's a work trip. I need to arrive there, you know, as fresh as possible, and it was by the toilet, and we couldn't change it. And I said to my colleague, I'm really not happy about this, you know. So anyway, she's trying to sort it out, but she's not here at the moment, she's working somewhere else. So I checked my email this morning, not heard anything from, we have like a company travel agency, you know, does the bookings for us, and ironically they didn't inform us, KLM informed us directly, so I'm not too happy with the travel agency either. Anyway, yesterday before lunchtime, she asked them to find alternative flights with the same level. We fly with them premium economy, which makes a massive difference. And so we don't even need a direct flight at this point. We're happy to do, you know, like a stopover within reason. So anyway, I've not heard anything back with them. So what we discussed is like, okay, what do we do? So maybe we don't go next Monday, we go the Monday after. We've still got time, but I mean, you know, not much. Anyway, when I get home, I've not even had a coffee or anything yet. When I get home, I'll have a coffee, and then I'll log on and see what's going on. I don't know, seriously, it's like all best plans. It doesn't help that we were kind of last minute, you know, booking, but you know, that's often how it goes in business, you know, decisions get made and you have to act on them quickly. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Whenever we go, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I've never been to Kenya before, and I've always liked to. As a child growing up, Kenya seemed to be like the luxury safari destination in the UK. That's what people tend to, you know, posh people, or people pretending to be what we call it Kenya. But they're really fun to go in, and it's we're going to Nairobi, and Nairobi has a national park right in the city. And I've read that it's only closed off on three sides, so the animals can migrate. So I've been doing a bit of research for work, obviously, but it's like, oh, it looks a really interesting city. Anyway, I've gone into full-on waffle mode now. William's gone off to school, Lawrence has gone to the office, and I'm not sure. I left Joshua in bed. He's probably got college today at some point, but I don't know if it's online or this afternoon. I think yesterday he went in around lunchtime. It's quite late. But the schools here as well, they also operate on like college hours. So, you know, sometimes William, you know, he'll go in at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a couple of hours. It's very strange. So yeah, it's just me and the furry boys and maybe Joshua, I'm not sure. And then today is my short day. And hopefully I'm going to have a short day, because last week I didn't. And I feel like crafting. I feel like doing something crafty. I really need to do some housework. Oh my gosh, I really, really have to do housework. But we'll see how I feel. I mean, clean today, it's a mess tomorrow, isn't it, really? Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling, and then whatever I do, I'll tell you all about it later. See you in a while. Hello, oh, I hope you can see me. My gosh, it's so sunny. It's actually really, really nice, and nearly all of the snow's gone. Hurrah, hurrah. There's still quite a bit left on our street. There was another flurry yesterday, and maybe early hours of this morning, because when I looked out the car this morning, looked out of the window this morning, there was definitely a little light dusting of snow on the car and the street. Anyway, I am really happy, because unless it's like real proper snow, you know, like thick snow, then I have no interest in this powdery snow that turns to rock hard ice. Anyway, I can't remember when I last spoke to you. Was it on Wednesday? I think it might have been Wednesday, was it, when I went to the hospital for the blood test. Nothing much to report at all. I've just been holed up, working obviously, and then the only thing I've done every evening, I've just been sat on the sofa. I've been making granny squares. If you crochet, I'm doing the Knoll 9 patch. I think I've almost done all my squares now, so I can start joining them. If I remember, I'll try and show you when I get home. I'll try and remember. Anyway, so I've finished work now. Although I've been checking my email throughout the morning, because the travel agency that we use through work has just been absolutely useless. Did I mention, I can't remember if I told you, that the agency booked tickets with KLM, and then KLM informed us. This was like, I don't know, over a week ago, well over a week ago. Then KLM informed us first, not the agency, that they said they'd downgraded us. Well, I'm sorry, in my book, that is, you cancelled our tickets and then you rebooked us. They were calling it a downgrade. I'm sorry, no, that's absolute bollocks. So we've spent all week, myself and my colleague, trying to get the agency, the travel agency, to find us alternative tickets. And it's been like pulling teeth. We've done all the desk research. My colleague's not even working this week. So we've basically, between the pair of us, been doing their job for them. Anyway, finally, this morning, he's booked us on a new flight. So we're going on Monday, still Monday, because we even said we'll change the days if we have to. And we're going Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Nairobi. So it's not ideal. I mean, an 8-hour flight has now turned into a 12-hour flight, but it's fine. And then we got the notification, okay, flight's confirmed. Where's my seat? What's my seat? Not booked the seats. So that took about another hour to try and figure out, like, why have we not got a seat confirmed? And anyway, he's booked us some seats, and now the final cherry on the cake is he's booked us on the worst possible row of premium economy. And now I'm starting to think that he's taking the mickey. I think he's feeling very, I don't know, indignant that we've not just accepted what he's deemed to give us. So it feels a little bit, at this point, I know it sounds a bit silly, but my gut feeling is telling me it sounds like payback time now, because we've just not blindly accepted what he's given us. It's not like our company's not paying a fortune for these things. Anyway, that's what I've been doing all morning, and I'm sick to the back teeth of it. I've just at my colleague who I'm travelling with, and she said let me check it, so we'll see. Anyway, what am I doing now? I'm going to the shops because I need to buy some toiletries and stuff to take with me. I had run out anyway, and I don't want to be doing it the weekend. I want to, if possible, try and have a very low-key weekend, because I know next week is really going to take it out of me. I know it will. It's going to be very intense. So we arrive in Nairobi pretty late. I think it'll be, if we're lucky, it'll be midnight by the time we're checked in the hotel. And then Tuesday morning, first meeting, and then it'll just be, back to back to back. I'm hoping, if we're smart, we'll have a little bit of free time on Thursday, because actually, I know it doesn't sound like a weird thing, but one of the things we are supposed to be doing is checking out the tourism there. So hopefully on Thursday or whenever we can go to the Nairobi National Park, because apparently there's a safari park right by the city. This kid just pulls in front of me on his bike. They're so dangerous. Got one on this side, they're going to get clipped. People can't see them. Anyway, waffle. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can do that. And then we have a really, really late flight. I think it's like midnight that we fly home Thursday. So we'll be back in the Netherlands mid-morning, all being well. So it's going to be really intense. But anyway, it's got to be done. It's very important. And hopefully it will all go very well. But I'm really looking forward to going to Kenya. I think I've said this before. I've never been. So yes, that's going to be nice. I hear really good things about Kenya. So let's hope I'm right. Anyway, I'm going to start waffling now. I'm at the shops. My gosh, this sun's bright. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. Just so you know, I'd rather this. But yeah, I checked the weather, and apparently it's... Sorry, I'm looking for my parking disc. Apparently it's going to be high 20s whilst we're there. I think Tuesday was like 27, 28. Wednesday was 28, 29. What's the time now? 3:15. Okay. Right, I'm going to stop waffling, and I'll catch up with you when I get home. See you in a while. I'm back in my very messy craft room. Avert your eyes to the background. Sorry. One day. Anyway, shall I show you what toiletries I bought? If you're interested. If you're nosy like me, you will be. I love nosing at people's bags, shopping bags. There's loads of offers on in the Atos, which is literally, it is Boots, what the drugstore in the UK, the main one. So they had buy one get one free on Nivea. So, and I actually went to buy makeup remover wipes. So I got two of them. They're 3-in-1 cleansing wipes with micellar water in them. 100% plant-based tissue. That's very good as well. Okay, good. Right, sorry. Went into a little zone then. So I've got two of them. And then I also went for, I needed some deodorant. And what do you know? They had mine buy two, get two free. So I bought 4 of these. I like these roll-on ones. Rexona in the Netherlands is Shaw in the UK, the little tick. I like this cotton dry one. Thought that's handy. So I went for deodorant. I went for makeup wipes. And then I'm really low on my face cream. And what do you know? They had a buy one, get one free on L'Oreal or L'Oreal. And this is the face cream. Even though I think it's like 50 plus, maybe they don't put it on it anymore. The packaging used to say, yeah, it's for 60 plus. Can you see? I've used this since I was in my 40s. I love, love, love. This is my favourite moisturiser. This Age Perfect Golden Age. I love it. It's so nice. I thought it was for 50 plus. Oh, anyway, buy one get one free, and they're not cheap over here. That was nearly €32, and I've seen them in the UK for about £15. Anyway, what else did I buy? I think that was it. Oh yeah, and I bought a little. That's what I bought. I bought a little travel size shampoo. Even though there's always shampoo in the hotels, I always take my own little travel size one. And then they also just caught my eye. I needed a new lipstick. I've got loads of lipsticks and I don't know what to keep doing with them. I've actually found this the other day lying in an old bag, and I've hardly used it. It's melted as well. It's like a nice rosy pink colour. So they had this Boots or Atos own brand. Look, that's the logo, if you can see. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. This is their own brand. I don't know how much it was. Gosh, I can hear Lawrence from up here. Him and Joshua are busy doing something. I don't know what. They're both huddled up over his computer. I think it's going to be all right. It's a long-lasting one. It's nice. It's like a nice plummy colour. It's a little bit dry. It's all right. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. Anyway, so I'll try and not lose them. Right. My God, can you hear Lawrence? He's in the lounge. He's shouting. I swear to God. Me and Joshua are convinced his hearing's going. And I keep saying to him, will you get your ears checked? Because we're all suffering. I mean, it's loud enough as it is. Right. I'll put all this away. And then, I did remember, I've got these. This bag is full of, anti-stitch markers, of my Knoll 9 patch squares. This is a lovely bag. It's a gift of my friend Karen. There's her little badge. And I'll show you. You see, look at all these ends. Oh my gosh. Oh. So these are the holly patches. So I've got, I don't know how many of them. And then I've done this nice greeny colour. So now I've got to make up it's 9 by 9 squares. And then I've got this, where is it? Is that the same colour? No. I've definitely got the correct amount. There it is. And then there's this duck egg blue. So I think you crochet them up. So one will be the green and the holly, and one will be the duck egg and the holly. And then you're supposed to do these other ones with a little red parcel in the middle. Well, I'm not doing them. I need to figure them out. I'm really confused about the instructions, because it says if you don't crochet, I'm sorry about this. In the pattern it says use the join as you go method, but I've only done join as you go when you're using the same colour yarn, and in it she says you have to do the fifth round on each square is what you're going to use for the join as you go. But if I'm joining blue with the cream, I don't know, I don't get it. So I might just sit and do the 5th round on all of them, and I'll just whip stitch the whole lot, 'cause I don't mind doing that. I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, waffle. Right, I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog, because I don't remember what I've been waffling on about again. I know it was a busy week. I think I went to the hospital twice this week, and I've worked from home, and we've had snow. And I'm trying to think. I think Lawrence and I went to that shopping outlet maybe in this week's vlog. It's coming back to me, I think. Anyway, my gosh, I'm sorry. If you're still here, hurrah, well done. Right, I am, whilst I'm in Kenya, all being well, I am going to film whatever I see, little snippets, and then hopefully, if I'm not too tired, hopefully I'll upload next week's weekly vlog as planned, you know, the Sunday morning upload. So it will be whatever I do this weekend, and then my trip to Kenya, and then hopefully when I get back. If there's no video, please don't worry about me. It's just because either, I don't know, my flight was delayed, or I'm just tired, or, you know, something. But please don't worry about me. But I will do my best to get the weekly vlog up next week. We'll see. But anyway, that's it for this week. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good week. My gosh, I'm kind of half regretting subscribing to the Hayu app, because I'm literally, that's all I'm doing. I'm watching The Real Housewives. It's like an obsession. I come down in the evening and that's all I do. I watch Real Housewives and crochet. But the nice thing is I'll be able to binge watch a load of them on the plane. Anyway, let me know what you've been up to. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our lovely community. And everybody, if you don't want to miss another when I upload, if you hit the bell somewhere on your screen, that's a notification bell, and the YouTube world, the gods, will tell you, hey, there's a new video from Dawn. Right, I'm gonna go. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.